Coach, I know you had a couple recruits on that team tonight. Are you watching those guys at all while you're playing, or are you just worried about the guys on your bench?
A little bit. No, we were. I mean, I know all those kids because that's the team that Donnie coached, and I cheer for them. They played extremely well. They came out really, really hard. I think they gave us fits early, and I think we battled as well, because if you look at killing off 7 penalties and 5-on-3 for basically a full 2 minutes, and you see guys standing in front of slap shots to block, and we played hard, played to win. So lots of good things from both teams. I think they got to be really happy with it. They just competed, played really well against a good college team, and I think we got what we wanted out of it. I think we learned from it again, and power play came up big, and boys made a few big saves, and we had to as well.
The defensive zone seemed like there was just a little bit of sloppy play early, especially in the first period, and they drew some momentum off of that a little bit.
Absolutely. We gave
concern with that though?
A bit, yes. I think if you looked at I think we shot one in our own net, and then in the third period we knocked the other one out of the air into our nets. 2 of them we put in the nets ourselves. And if you give up 7 power plays, they're going to get chances. They're very talented. These guys are going to be in the NHL in 2 or 3 years. So So I think that's a pretty good hockey team. They're going to get better. I watched the game against Minnesota last week. The shots were even. They gave up 6 power play goals, and Minnesota blew them out. But 5-on-5, they played with Minnesota. So they're going to beat some college teams, and they're going to beat some guys. Like I said, you're going to see them be elite college players, and they're going to be in the NHL. A lot of them be in the NHL soon as well.
Obviously, you got a lot of guys in the rotation tonight. Is there anybody who stood out to you that doesn't usually play a whole lot, that did a lot of good things tonight?
I thought Jason Ford played well and hard. I thought some of our penalty killers got a little bit extra time on penalty kill that they might not have in a regular game that could be regular penalty killers now. Barry again came in and was very solid. Yeah, I could go through the roster and look at some guys. Hurley, his first real game, I thought he was real good. So lots of positives from guys that didn't get as much ice time, earlier, stepped up tonight and did a really good job.
I thought Barry looked pretty solid. And then the third period, is there at all competition growing there between Barry and Jerusik?
No, Jerusic's our goalie, but we also know that when we need Barry, he'll be in there and ready to go. And that's why we didn't start him. We started Maddie and put him in a position that most of the time he's going to be coming in relief or in the middle of a game. And tonight was no different. He came in and played just like he did last weekend against BC.
Do you know anything about Cameron's injury and what's going on there?
No. I know he left the bench. I didn't have a chance after the game to go and see the doc, so I'm hoping obviously for the best. We could use that guy.
Yeah, any concerns about the slow start at all tonight?
You don't like to have that happen. Sometimes circumstances, it happens. They came out, they like I said, they had a lot to prove. They came off a loss where they got embarrassed last week, and they had this game on their schedule circled for a long time. And they came out and maybe caught us a little bit by surprise with their speed on how hard they came at us and took advantage of it and got us on our heels. So let's give them some credit too. And like I said, it's a learning process for all of us. For me as a coach and for us as a team. And we have to have a better start, and hopefully we've learned from it and get ready for next weekend.
After the competitive weekend in practice, are you happy with the compete level? Did you see what you wanted to see out of that from them?
They did. It's better. And, we'll continue to make that a focus point. And every week and every day, you just want to improve as a team. So we'll focus on a few things this week that we need to do to get ready for next week.
Good.
Will Johnson took a penalty on that last play, but I mean that's the penalty you have to take.
He's trying to save a goal.
That's
he came to me after and said, "Coach, I had to take him down," and I said, "Absolutely." And the last minute of the game, there's a name for that. When you're in the last minute of the game, you do whatever you can to keep the puck out of your net and cross-checking and hacking and whacking and playing chances, you don't care if you take a penalty, and that was the case there.
Coach, you had definitely a couple new looks on some different lines tonight. Were there any lines or particular combos that stood out to you that you really liked?
There were. I think the Frederick line tonight was probably the most solid line. All the other lines did have some good shifts as well. So we'll mix this week. I'm not sure what we'll go with next week when we get back. We're going east. Where I'm at. We're going east. So when we go to Clarkson and St. Louis, we'll have a week to put some lines together to get ready for them.
Anything else? Last one here, Todd?
Did you want to give Johan some time tonight?
Yeah.
It just didn't work out because
It's
when the goal
just
happened.
because of the game.
Yeah.
When we went up to, he was going to go in with 10 minutes to go, and then once they pulled within one, we thought it's not fair to him to throw him in a game